Cindy, Fit Farm Chick. I'm here to show you how to use an at-home bicycle trainer for those days that it's pouring rain or the nights that you get off work too late and it's dark, and you definitely want to keep it safe in your training and not go outside too late. Or if you do, definitely have a good light kit on your bike. So this is my Elite cycling trainer. It's a magnetic one, so it keeps it a lot quieter than the other ones out there, and that's primarily why I got it, because I did a lot of training in a condo and a small apartment I lived in. So it's really good, not too hard to get on. The first few times you take it on and off, a little tricky, and always be careful, because you know you're going to put this bike back on the street. You want to make sure you don't mess up the quick release that you use that sits in here. So like I said, this one's pretty easy. The two benefits to this one are the fact that it's quieter and the fact that you can increase the resistance. And it's got 5 levels of resistance here. So you can adjust that. That way, on the trainer, people say, oh, on a bike trainer, I don't get the real feel of the road. Well, you don't get the back and forth feeling like how it really feels on a road, but you can adjust the resistance, and so it could give you the feeling of going over hills and going against the wind. So it's good. So you're going to want to open up the trainer. Comes out of the box folded, obviously, so you want to open it up fully, make sure it's totally stretched out. Okay, and you're going to grab your bike, and I go ahead and I throw the resistance cord out ahead of it. Also, I have this little thing you set the front tire on to give it a more straight feel, like how it feels on the road, depending on how thick your carpet is or if you're on tile. Some people put it just on a towel, but I have this little lift here, so I'll use that. So this is not my race bike. This is just a bike that Sean got me so I can basically leave it on the trainer at all times so that I can have my other bike ready to go. So basically you want to lift your bike up, and this little lever that's here, there's a little lever here that you're going to actually go ahead, and hopefully you can see this, but on the side here where your quick release is, you're going to slide that on this side first, get it into that little notch there. Probably zoom in on this. You get that notch in, and you get this notch in. Now you're going to make sure the bike is pretty close. So what I like to do, I gotta adjust it to the right height. Okay, so now tighten up this side just a little bit. There you go. See that it's in all the way? Okay. Then you want to go ahead and make sure you tighten it up all the way, because you don't want this, but you don't want to over tighten it. All right, and then it has this little safety ring that you push down just to control it. So as you see, you've got your quick release sitting in this notch here. It's pretty easy once you see it. And this side tightened up, down. You go ahead up to the front of the bike and set it up to on the little lift or piece of wood or whatever. You're going to balance it out so you know that the tire on this one, because it has a little ridge where you can put the tire in between, so it's pretty easy. All right, so it's set up, looks pretty level. Now once you're going to use it, this little lever here is on a spring. Be careful with it, because you could snap your fingers. You can get hurt on this, which I've done, but I'm accident prone, so you know, what are you going to do? So you push it down and it releases it. There's a little lever under it, and I'll show you a better picture of it in a minute. Releases it, and so that presses in to the rear tire. You can also set up your little computer, as long as you've got the magnet on the back, so that you can see how fast you're pedaling, because obviously it won't read your speed from the front tire, because front tire is not moving at all. So you got it set up here. Make sure your tires are pumped, because they go flat when you leave them on a trainer sitting around. So once it's on, you're good. Like I said, I like to put the little resistance thing, I just hang it over the handlebars. I mean, you can go ahead and install it if you want, but most of us have some nice tape that we don't want to mess with the bars. So you can just attach it to that, let it sit there. I've got my computer here. So I'm going to show you a close-up of everything here. Pardon the movement. So like I said, here's the little lever. You could see the little notch here. You squeeze that together. Okay, and that's where your quick release goes. You can see it right there. All right, you set that side in there. This side goes in here, and then this tightens and untightens, and this makes it secure. So then you go around here. This is the lift. You see how the tire's in here pretty good. So it's not moving. So you have different heights. You can have, depending on the height of the bike, size of the bike or whatnot. So I've got the resistance thing right here. And you can see it's got 5 different levels there to increase the resistance. So it's good. Little bike thing for water. All right, and so it's pretty easy to do. Not so bad. Any questions? Feel free to contact me at fitfarmchick.com. Otherwise, y'all have a good day and ride somehow, some way. This definitely makes it a lot easier. Take care. Bye.